Alright guys, welcome. We're doing another roll game. This is SpiderInc. Thank you for sticking with me. Let's see here. So you guys probably all know how it works by now. You roll the dice, you have 2,500 rolls. Slowly get better and better on the rolls by buying shop upgrades, increasing the value of the faces of your die. And you try to get as many points as you can by the end, because you spend points to be able to make more points, and then you can spend points to make more points, and then when you hit 0 rolls, the game's over. So basically, here in the beginning, it's pretty slow. I should be able to get the shop upgrade, and hopefully be all roughly purchased on the shop by 2,250 rolls. And that's kind of my mark, as being 2,250. Okay, so now that I did that, that was actually my first shop round. So I'm way behind the curve right now. I'm way behind the curve, in my opinion. But this round of shop upgrades is actually relatively cheap. So I should be able to finish up this shop refresh and start working towards that 750 here in not too long. I'll end up with a die face that has 25, which isn't bad. I mean, is not the best, but it isn't bad. But yeah, this is gonna be yeah. Anyways, if you watched that last one last week, that last roll game last week, you'll see that I kind of messed up the build at the very end by purchasing something that I shouldn't have purchased, and that kind of really messed up just the multiplicative things that I was getting all my points from. So hopefully I don't do that this round. A little under 2,250, not bad though. It's pretty darn close. All right, so what do we want here? Let's go for +2 and +3. And then I'll probably go for the die adders on this side. Not the die adder, the face ones on that side. Don't want an incrementer. Even though an early incrementer might be actually okay, due to the fact that I don't need that 99 here in the near future. So then I could be getting one of these up towards the 99. And I gotta just replace it once I get the bonus of no 99s. So I think that might actually be my plan here. I'm gonna replace the 1 with it, with the incrementer. Let's get that face value ×2. That 1's gonna be incrementing whenever it gets rolled. Yeah, this is already roughly a bad one. But you know what? I'm gonna stick with it, because you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna slowly make my dice better. I think I might stick with a low amount of die, but we will see. So, I mean, I did decent with the big amount of die, but I did mess up at the end of it, so that was my fault, not the game's fault, not the randomization. That was me not understanding how the bonuses really worked with each other. But in the meantime, let's do another refresh here. Let's get these two. Yeah, let's get those two, and then we'll go for the shop upgrade. Actually, we should. No, yeah, we're gonna go. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go for this times 4 first. And then we will go for the shop upgrade. And then we will do the die counter. And then we will refresh the shop. There's that. Unless I can make that 37 a prime number, which I cannot make that 37 a prime number, or the 30 a prime number. All right, so there we go. This die is actually almost all upgraded. 47 is prime. So I will get the prime number right there. So at least I will have a single prime number. Let's replace that 4. Let's do a refresh because I don't like any of those. Let's do the face multiplier, and then we will do the reroll here on this middle one. And we'll also put the times 2 on the 47. So yeah, we're going to do the reroll, the times 2, then a shop upgrade, and then refresh. So reroll on the middle one, because that's the only one it makes sense to do it on. Let's do the times 2 on the 47. And then we will go for that shop upgrade for 4,000. For not our last die, but the one before the last die. At least this will give us the bonuses that we can buy or purchase. And it'll give us better shop upgrades here. Prime numbers, 300%, yes. No weights, 100%, yes please. Let's do rerolls. 3 rerolls first. Actually, no. So the 3 rerolls will actually only affect that one die. I want that 100% weight because that will give 100, or that will give plus 100% to all of my dice. So that should be my first purchase. And then I will do the rerolls, and then I'll get the prime, and then I will get that times 10, and I'll put that times 10 on the 47. So 3 rerolls on the middle die, times 10 on the 47, and then prime numbers plus 3,000% or 300%. And then reroll. Because that 47 is prime, I believe. Okay, so I want to refresh. Let's get that add to the previous rerolls first. Do not want that other bonus. What is that? 47. 47 is prime. Perfect. So that's good. There's that. We want to get that 9,000 times 5. We're going to add that to this left die on the left side because I want a prime number over there. Actually, I'm going to throw it on the 5 because the 5 is already prime. No, I'm going to throw it on the left. If I run into another prime number, there we go. Perfect. Let's go with the times 10. We're going to do a times 10 on another prime number. You know what? No. Times 10 on the 73. Do I want to do that? Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. We're here. And I could go this. But then that takes away all of my additional ones. All my timesing. My multipliers. I don't know if I really want to do that. I don't. Not this round. Maybe on another round. Maybe on another round when I try to get as many dice as I can. Actually, this is one of them that I could try to get as many dice as I can. I have not gone too far. I've not gone too far with that. No. Talking myself out of it. Divisible by 2, so prime. Ooh, yes. Look at that. I'm getting that. I'm gonna put that here on this mill dice. Times 10 of a prime number. Of the previous number. Three times rerolls. Let's put that on this left side. So it looks like this is going to be a 5-die game again. Let's get that. If the number's even, you know, I mean, it'll work on the 6s and the 30s. There we go. Let's refresh again. Don't want that. Triples, never gonna happen, but I'm gonna get that bonus just in case. Like if these guys all roll 5 or something like that, then awesome. Run, reroll. Ooh, let's get to that number times 50. Let's get the previous, let's get rid of that 99. Let's do the run reroll, and then we'll go the Yahtzee one. Ooh, 17 is a prime number. So I could just throw down a 17 on one of these. Doing this is probably a bad idea. Trying to get this, but that's fine. Upon purchase, non-standard dice can receive the effects of doubles, triples, and Yahtzee bonuses. Whatever. Yes, please, I will get that. That'll increase exponentially whenever this middle one happens to do its thing. That's a times 5 multiplier. I want to throw that on. That's 8 million. Let's just get that too. So it's not a prime number, but 92 is divisible by 2, and I did get that divisible by 2 thing. And let's set them all to 73. So at least that will always be prime. Do one more reroll. There's no 99 reroll. No, so this is what broke my last round. That's what broke my last one. So if there's no 99, I want double reroll. So that means that these guys will reroll twice. Let's do this 3 times. Or 10 times. I'm just going to put that on one of the 73s. So I'm going to get a wild card, and I'm going to put that on here on this middle one. Because I did buy that wild card adjacency. So 30's not, those two are. When I say those two are, I meant that those two are prime numbers. So 13 is prime, 4 is not. Let's refresh. 100%. Ooh, look at that. So the 5 might actually be my best number now. 5 might end up being my best number. So that's 100% reroll. Now let's get that times 10. I need those previous numbers times 10s. Let's get that reroll plus 100%. All right, so 5 dice, no. I'm trying to see if the 5 is my best. 5 is 24,000. Oh. Yeah, so 5 is 24,000, 47 is 37. So 5 is not my best. But that was a very fast times 10 that I got. I think I'll have my multiplying down there on the bottom this round. Not that it really matters. Let's spend some money for a reroll. Let's gain another, if there's no weights situation, by 200%. This is going to be one of my record-breaking runs. So I'm already at 330 million, and I have 1,200 remaining to roll. I just need to get a 6-faced reroller for this bottom die. I mean, I guess it is rerolling as long as I don't have any 99s. Let's get it times 5 for this 13. Because why not? Times previous times 10. No, so let's do the reroll, then the previous times 10, then the times 10 multiplier. So I think my previous times 10 might want to be on these 73s. Because this is already being re-rolled 3 times. Let's actually get that times 3, 6. Yeah, for the this bottom one. Well, there's 4 billion. So I chose wisely. Triples, why not? Might as well get it. So I'm looking for 5 billion. That took me just a few spins for 5. No, yeah, for 5 billion. Let's continue on our times 10 search. We are now up in the billions. Don't want any of those. I cannot refresh. So I might as well take a die quantity multiplier and replace it with 2 that's up there. And I might as well take this die quantity multiplier because it's better than having a number. As long as the number's not a prime number. So that's 6. Let's get rid of that 6. Let's get that 63. That 63 can replace that 3. 750 million. That times 5. That was another 4 billion that I just got. Let's put it on that 73 on that side. So I'm gonna re-roll a little bit. That's 12 billion in a split second. Let's re-roll. Sub 6 die times 300%. I've got 5 die. So I'm now going to be getting a lot more every roll. That one roll was 25 billion. Oh my goodness. Alright, so that's times 3, that's times 3, that's times 3. This one is not times 3, and the top one is not times 3. So let's slowly get them to times 3s. Let's refresh one more time. Don't want that. Don't want any of those. Actually, I wonder, could the void do okay on 1 of that? That'll be timesing that by 2. Yeah. Yep, the void can do okay. Okay, we are up in the 2 trillion. We have 1 free reroll. Let's get this times 10. Previous times 10. Let's put it on this one up here. Attached multipliers stack. That is million, billion, trillion. That's 4 trillion. See how fast I can get 4 trillion. Is it going to be within 100? Yes, it is. So if I can get a shop upgrade face, I will also get the shop upgrade face. Or shop refresh face. Because I do think that that will be a good... Wait a second. So I just bought the multiplier thing. So I think that they... No. I need the 99. That just means that when the face gets multiplied, it's going to bring the multiplied face number over. So I'm going to re-roll 44 more times. That was 3 trillion. So I'm still not making enough money. That will... Yeah, so that plus this. I should be raking in the dough here shortly. So prime numbers are going to give 500%. Previous roll is going to give 10 times 10. I'm going to put that on this one over here. Previous roll times 10. I'm going to get the die times 100. I'm going to put that on the same dice over here. I'm going to replace that as I don't really know which one's better. That is 24 trillion. I'm actually going to get the times 10 times 10 before I get the wild card to see if I can cheese the game. I don't really know if the cheese works, but I'm sure as heck gonna try to cheese the game and have this wild card times 10. So that's 24 trillion. There we go. Let's see what this reroll does. Times 3 times reroll. Do I not have a 3 times reroll on it? I do not. On this top one, I do not. So I need a 3 times reroll on this top one. Then I'll have 3 times reroll on all of them. I guess I can get the times 10 for that top one right here. For the 5 that's on it. Now it's just trying to make my die more optimal. I mean, that's what this whole thing's been about. So which one's better? 63 is not prime. $96 trillion. Is that really gonna be my next buy? Is 96 trillion? Will I even get 96 trillion? I might. I mean, I had about 600 when I started this, maybe 700 rolls. I did get 7 trillion. I do not want that. Nope. I'll check in when I have 300 for another roll. I mean, I guess I could. I have non-prime numbers there. Okay, no. So this is definitely a high score already. Or maybe not a high score already, but yeah, there's no point of me doing anything. I'm not going to make this money back. I'm just going to blast it all away. But just for, I guess for giggles, I will. So that's 200 trillion. Yeah. All right. So what am I going to end up with? 245 trillion. That I think is my new high score. Yep, I had 98 trillion was my last one. So that is a new high score. What is my 106? I did not make the top 100 yet. Darn it. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, I appreciate it. Take care.